Hi, this is Professor CC19, and today we're playing level 1711 on our quest to the end of Candy Crush Saga as a special dedication to Chris, where we have 38 moves to clear out 62 jelly and collect 1 cherry. But before I get started, I'm not going to ask you to subscribe. However, I will remind you that the button is right there, and I put out a lot of great content almost every day. Now, this is a hard level, and I would definitely agree with that rating because this is my 4th playthrough. 1 time I got close, and 2 times I quit because I recognized that there was no possible way for me to beat the level. And the main element of difficulty here is the ingredient. We need to let it ride the rails over to the left and up and right and down all the way around the edge of the board until it gets to here, which is the only spot where it can get collected. The very opposite end of the conveyor belt. And that's a really big problem because the sheer distance it has to travel requires a certain number of moves. And if it drops back down the conveyor belt, on the left side it's going up, it drops back down, that's going to require even more moves. It is possible to get to a point where you don't have enough turns left for it to tick over far enough so you can collect it. That's what I mean by no possible chance of winning. And there's also a great deal of great number of stuck zones here, 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 and here. 6 of them. There is no possible way to collect the ingredient in that column. So that means you have to either get it back on the conveyor belt or switch it over to the column where it can be collected. If it winds up in one of those stuck zones, it's almost impossible to beat this level, depending on how far over it is. If it's here, in this column, second to the right, it's possible. If it's here, right in the middle, I would recommend quitting and then restarting with a different board. So that's my talk about the ingredient. That's what makes this level so difficult. While the ingredient is down on the bottom, I'm going to try and make as much progress as possible clearing out this jelly. And I know this is kind of counterintuitive, switching it back, but it's actually not a bad move because we are clearing out some frosting and giving ourselves a bit more time. And it was also our only move, so didn't have much of a choice. Reshuffles are very common on this board, especially in the early stages. I would like to take out frosting with the purple, but I can't, and again, my only move. Also with the orange, my only move. But at least that's a special. There we go, some more frosting. So now the ingredient's going to start to tick up. And this is the point where we don't want to disturb it. I like sending off this orange stripe. It's going to affect what happens on the right, give us a chance to clear out and open this area. It's really smart to work on the right side when the ingredient is going up. I'm going to try and get as much done over here as I can, because it's pretty safe. We're not going to be touching the ingredient. But now all of a sudden I can't do that, so we're going to come back over to the left and get a reshuffle. That worked out really nice. I can work on the right side again. And now I can't. Let's work down bottom. As you can see, the board is dictating a lot of my play. This isn't all based on my strategy. I'm kind of taking the only moves I have, and it's actually surprising me how often that's coming up. But so far so good. We still aren't disturbing our ingredient. I'm going to keep trying with that, although it's getting difficult now. So at the very top, this is really important that we don't drop it down. All right, taking out this concentration of color so that we don't somehow accidentally get this ingredient going down on a cascade. One more turn and it's over the, I believe, impossibility zone. Outright impossible. I'm going to work back down below. That's where it's safe to work. Now, I certainly don't want to make a match with the green. That's going to get the ingredient in a really bad place. We'll take the move on the right. This is really precarious. All right, I would love to do this with the green. However, it's going to leave my ingredient in Well, it's 2 columns over. That's not impossible, but it is still really tough. I'm going to work down below. All right, so now our ingredient is safe. And we have 15 moves. No matter what we do, the ingredient's going to get collected. We still have 32 jelly. So this is the point where we really need to go all out. We need to create anything and everything, big, specials, combos. We need that to show up for us in order to beat this level now. I don't have to worry about being careful or safe. Actually, I might want to do that for one more turn because I see a color bomb with the blue coming up on top. I don't want to disturb that. Because that color bomb is going to take out or hit 5 jelly squares, and it's going to give me a huge opportunity. So now comes the question of what do I match that up with? Or do I just take out a color? If I take out all red, that strikes quite a bit of jelly and it concentrates the colors down. If I wait, I'm not sure what it's going to do. I'm thinking I should just take out all red. And I think I'm going to do it. We'll see if that gives us anything better. It's giving us another color bomb on the bottom left. Let's see if that stays. Please stay. There we go. Oh, we have a stripe wrap combo too. That's nice. And our ingredient is gone. So I think even though the board dictated our moves for quite some time, playing this board and playing this strategy, this is the right board. And I think we're doing the right things. And I think we're going to be able to get this done. We're down to 8 jelly in 7 moves. And I can do this. Now I'm going to look to see. I don't have a heck of a lot. Getting that notification off screen. I don't have a heck of a lot of orange on this board. But I do think I have enough to make a difference. You know, actually, I think I want to wait 1 turn, see if I can get a bit more orange. And I think that worked. So here we go. We'll see if this beats the level for us, or at least gets us really close. And it got it completely done. All right, so that's how we beat level 1711. This one is hard. This one is nerve-wracking. This one requires a fair deal of luck. But I would recommend doing as much as you can while the ingredient is on the bottom portion of the board. Trying to make as much progress. The further you get in those early stages, I think, is going to determine your success on this level. And remember, once the ingredient is safe and you can't lose by getting in a bad column, go all out. You need a lot of firepower to finish this board once the ingredient is safe. So once it's to a good column, look for anything and everything, all the specials to get this one done. And I really wish you the best of luck, Chris. This one is tricky. So if you found this video helpful to you, please subscribe. If you're stuck on any other level of the game, like Chris was with this one, please leave a comment in any of my videos. I'll try and help you. And as always, thanks so much for watching.